Hello, welcome to Creta Classes. Trigonometric function and ratios is the second lecture under trigonometric series, and topic of today's lecture is trigonometric function. We will begin with the topic. Before beginning with topic of trigonometric functions, let's discuss what actually a function is. By definition, function is a relation from a set of inputs to a set of possible outputs, where each input is related to exactly one output. Okay? In basic language, function is a relation in which for every valid input, say x, it produces exactly one output, say y. Means on giving input x to the function, it gives output y. And output y is only one in number. If output y is more than 1, it is not a function. On giving input as x, the function should give only one output as y. Function is denoted as y is equal to fx, where x is in the bracket, where x denotes the input and y denotes the output. Let's take an example. Here we are taking an equation y is equal to 2x plus 1. Here x is the input. Let's put input x as 1 and we'll get y as 2 into 1 plus 1, which is 3. We are getting only one output, that is 3. So it is a function, as we are getting only one output against one input. Let's take another example. Y square is equal to 2x square plus 1. Let's put x as, say, 2. On putting x as 2, we are getting y as plus minus 3. Here we are getting two outputs for a single input. Here we have given input as 2 and we are getting output as plus 3 and minus 3. So it is not a function. For a function, basic requirement is that it should give only one output against one input. Okay, so this is not a function. Okay students, this is an introduction to function. Just for your basic understanding, we are not going into the detail of function. Okay, our topic of the lecture is trigonometric functions only. So we will limit ourselves to functions in trigonometry. Okay. Let's see our trigonometric ratios, that is sine, cos and tan, are functions or not. Let's go to our trigonometric ratios. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. We have done the trigonometric table and we have calculated the trigonometric ratios at specific angles. You can say here inputs are angle theta and outputs are value of trigonometric ratios. Like sine 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2. Here 30 degree is the input and 1 by 2 is the output. Here you will observe that for every input of theta, like 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree or 90 degree, we are getting exactly one output value. This is requirement of a function. So we can say trigonometric ratios are trigonometric functions. On taking trigonometric ratios at trigonometric function, the input is theta. We can also replace theta with x just for simplicity. So we can write fx is equal to sin x, which is equal to y, just for denoting trigonometric ratios as trigonometric function. Y here is output. Let's also do the same thing for cos and tan, because in cos and tan theta also we are getting exactly one output for each input of theta. So we can say all the trigonometric ratios are trigonometric functions. Okay students, in this lecture we have understood that trigonometric ratios are trigonometric functions. This is not the end of trigonometric functions. We will do the same in very detail in lecture of trigonometric function, range and domain, that is lecture 7. This lecture is just to give you introduction that trigonometric ratios are trigonometric function. That's it for this lecture. We have completed our lecture 2 of trigonometric function and ratios. Before moving to next lecture, students to go to the question series number 1 and also complete the assignment. As this complete lecture 2 is a foundation of trigonometry, This will help you in moving smoothly in further lectures of trigonometry. Okay students, thank you very much for being with Creata Classes. Bye for now.